Welcome! So, I have been in the forums recently for Elite Dangerous, and I just wanted to make a quick video to let people know that you can use an Xbox 360 controller, an Xbox One controller, PS3 or PS4 controller. You can also use the mics for those controllers in-game, which opens a lot of people for voice comms. I know that they're not the best, but hey, use what you got. You also have to set up your own controls in the options, control options. So mine's set on custom because I've got an Xbox 360 controller plugged in. But see, you can bind the left roll if you wanted to do. To bind that, all you have to do is click on it and then do the button press or whatever. So you go with the left stick to the left and it'll set it that so that you can use that on your controls. Like, let's change one so you can actually see. I'm going to set, what was I going to set? Here we go. So power distribution, I don't really need that for the down arrow on the pad. So I'm going to change that to my landing gear. So I'll just click on that and then push the down arrow and it'll change it. So now when I push the down arrow, it will deploy my landing gear or retract my landing gear. So just do whatever you want to on your controls. But if you want to look at my setup, I'll go down it slowly. For an Xbox 360 controller, roll left, left stick left, roll right, right stick, or left stick right. Pitch up, left stick up, pitch down, left stick down. Thrust left, which is basically side to side. It'll move your ship side to side, not turn your ship side to side. Right sticks, thrust up, right sticks, that will move your ship up and down, straight up and down. Now I use the bumpers for throttles, which I find very useful. Pitch. This is with your landing gear deployed. I remember this because I forgot to set this up, and when I used the Xbox 360 controller, it was inverted. So instead of going down, I went up. But so I had to change. I made sure I changed that. Okay, so flight miscellaneous, like boost, I use B. Frame shift drive, I use A.
I have something on my mind.
Oh, what is it, Astra? Okay, go ahead.
Ultimately, the survival of the ship and our well-being are your responsibility. Should you lose the ship, you'll need to replace it. My advice? Always have the finances to cover the replacement cost of the ship before you head out on missions.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
See, she is very helpful sometimes. But sometimes she can get annoyed. And then I have my targeting. I really should change this one. I'm going to right now. Change this one to highest threat X. And then I'm going to change this one to hostile. And then I haven't flown in a lot of wings, so I've just left them the keyboard. Now you're firing. I use the triggers, but with the ship I have, the only one I have to use is the right trigger because both my weapons fire at the same time. Fire groups, I only need one, so I don't use that. And then I showed you the powers, power to engines. I use this very seldomly because I can just use Astra to tell her to put power to engines.
All power to engines.
And she does it. And I can tell her to reset power if she's listening to me. Reset power.
Returning systems to normal.
She'll do that. And she'll also deploy my landing gear. Oop. There we go. Do that. And then I use the click down the sticks to get into my panels that I use the most. And then the interface mode, you'll want to set that to those different things. I guess you can always pause the video if you can't see if I don't have my galaxy map set up with the controller very well. I just usually use the mouse, it's a lot easier. Yep. Alright, well let's see, let's go to apply, because I changed a few things. Alright, so that would get you set up with an Xbox 360 controller. Same thing with any others. So, I will see you next time.